Hey, good morning everybody. How are you? Glad you can make the channel. This morning I'm going to take you on a journey. We're in Broadhead, Wisconsin. I came up here for a reason. I seek out covered bridges and we look for unique old buildings and historical sites. That's what my channel is all about. Basically, I'll take you guys to places that you've never been before, places that are hard to find. But this place here is kind of special because the covered bridge that we're about to see looks authentic as can be. I mean, it looks like a real, genuine covered bridge from way back in the early days. And this bridge was built by the JCs of Broadhead. So I'm gonna go between the raindrops and try to get as much footage as I can without getting dribbled on the lens. So let's journey off and see what we can find. There is a sign down at the end, I understand. I've talked to some people that just walked by. They're out for a morning walk. And they told me that there's a little sign down there that explains, what was all involved with making the bridge and all that stuff. So I was here a really long time ago, and we took some photographs of this. And I'm going to throw the photographs on the end of this video so you guys can see better quality pictures, because I don't know how much video I can do today because I do have a lot of electronics on the camera and I don't want it to get wet. So I brought my plastic bag here to throw over the top, in case we get into some real downpours. So journey on with me. Let's go. All right. Okay, as you can see, this is the bike path they were walking down, and it's only about an eighth of a mile or so. You park your car on the road. Now I'm going to explain how you get here. If you're coming out of Janesville, take bypass 11. If you take 11 through Janesville, you're going to hit a million stop and go lights. There's one at every block, and it's going to take you an hour and a half to get through town, because every light you get to, of course, it turns yellow. I don't know, there's something about Janesville that you just never hit a green light. But anyways, I take bypass 11 and I don't even see Janesville. So on the way home, that's the way we're going to go. Can't show you that stuff because my camera's too big to shine out the window of the car. If I had a GoPro, I'd probably do a better job. But as you can see, here's the entrance we're coming upon now of the bridge. And I'm going to show you, turn this camera around a little bit here. All right, I'm going to turn you around here. That's our walk back. It's about an eighth mile, no big deal. Real easy walk. Just park your car on the road and go. So it's raining a little bit more heavier right now. Might even be able to hear it on the mic. I don't know. Sometimes my mic picks up mosquitoes. Sometimes it doesn't. That's a pretty narrow bridge. It's basically for bikes to travel through. And let's see, here we go. Here we go right here. It says replica clearance covered bridge to preserve our local history for future generations, built by the Broadhead JCs back in 1984. That's pretty neat. I like that. And as you can see up here, well, I'm not going to go up there because I get drops in the lens here. And we're walking through now. Very solid bridge. And then you look out at the creek here. Hey, you can hear the rain. You can see the drops in the water. And look at this side here. Like I say, I got a lot of pictures I'm going to throw in at the end of the video here so you guys can see a lot better images of this bridge. Like I said, I drove up here, sunny skies, and by the time I got halfway to Broad, it was clouding up, and right away, boom, rain showers. Never seems to fail. Okay, somehow we gotta get down here. Okay, that's what we got going on here. I'll get a water drop on the lens, I can't help it. This is what it looks from this side. Okay, I'll give you a little bit of an idea what the structure underneath looks like. I'm on the other side of the bridge now, and climbing through a bunch of weeds and stuff. It's really thick in here. Can't really get down in here like I wanted to. A long time ago, probably about 10 years ago when I came down here, it wasn't quite so thick in here. But this is the other side. This is the bottom side of the covered bridge. And like I said, I'm going to throw pictures in here so you can see this a lot better. I don't want to shine my lens up too high because I'll pick up all kinds of raindrops. I do have a shield on my lens, but it's about as good as I can get. But you can see there's nothing but high brush in here all over the place. There's no room to really get a really good picture of this. I'm going to try to go underneath the bridge here. Yeah, get something over here. Yeah, looks a little bit better. You can see how the structure is made. Sometimes it's nice to have a peaceful rain like this in a video, but the cameras don't like it. Okay guys, looks like it's one of them days. It's a steady rain. Raining just a little too hard to have the camera out in the weather. But I've tried my best. I could have got a lot of good footage here. I was planning on you know, rolling up my pants legs and going out and walking in the water and get a better shot on both sides, you know. But man, I tell you what, this stuff is really growing up on the sides. You can't get through half of this stuff. You know, so I don't even know if I could achieve that, but I did get a little bit. But there's not many covered bridges in the state of Wisconsin. There's only one authentic bridge, and that's Cedarburg. And I've got that on one of my videos. You guys can take a look at that one. It's a trip to Cedarburg. I forget what the name of it is, but just scroll through my uploads and you'll come across it. Cedarburg, Wisconsin. It'll be listed. But this is Broadway. Not Broadway. Broadhead, I'm sorry. Broadway. Wow. What I got on my mind today. Yeah, Broadhead, Wisconsin, which is, it's not that far from where I live, you know, so I thought I'd gander up here, but like I said at the beginning, I started out and the sunshine was beautiful, you know. And then I started ahead and I got, I don't know, 3/4 of the way past Janesville on the highway, bypass 11. And the next thing I know, I see the sky ahead of me is getting dark. You know, not real dark, but, you know, enough to know that there's something coming in, some kind of front. And sure enough, gets here and goes to the gas station and asks how to get over to this, you know, walk bridge that goes across the river here. You know what's sad about the whole thing? I did some research before I came up here, and I had the name of the river and a lot of information on the bridge itself. And I forgot to bring my cheat sheet with me so I could talk a little bit about it. So I'm lost in the dark right now. You know, it's like my mind's not there. I just lost it. But that happens to everybody, especially when you're in the video world and you want to shoot YouTube videos. You don't always come prepared. You're trying to be prepared, but you can't always be prepared. So actually it ain't bad, because it's the spur of the moment for my type of videos, because I take you to places that I've never been to, stuff that I run into that I've never seen. And that's what I like about it. It's a journey that we go on together, you guys and me. And if you're far away from Wisconsin, don't get a chance to see it, at least you get to see it on my video a little bit. But if you ever get to Wisconsin, at least you got some kind of an idea where you can go. Yeah, what you do is you just come to Broadhead, like I said before. You take Highway 11 out of Janesville, Wisconsin, and you take the bypass. Don't take 11 through Janesville, because you'll be tied up in traffic lights like crazy. And then there's construction going on all over the place. That bypass 11 is really nice. It's all highway. You can get here in less than an hour, so it's really nice. But it's a nice trail. It's an old abandoned railroad track that they took out, and then they made it into a bike trail. And they do that a lot in Wisconsin, and they probably do it a lot in a lot of other states too. But this particular state here, I've been finding a lot of these, but I don't see a lot of these unique covered bridges over the top of a creek. Usually it's just a walk bridge. There is a couple other places that I could take you to also, but the covered bridge that you would see there is just too modernized. It doesn't look old like this one. This one looks old. It was built quite a while ago, and it's all like barnwood, the structure inside, so it looks authentic, That's what I like about it. And, you can stand there and look out at the creek. I wish I could tell you the name of this creek, or this creek. All I know is it's raining. I don't think it's going to let up either. I'm going to hold off though and see. And if it does let off, I'm going to shoot some more video for you guys. I got nothing to lose, got nothing but time on my hands. Yeah, I suppose I can look at my cell phone and make believe I'm one of them people that spend time on Facebook all day. But I don't do that. I don't even know how to work Facebook hardly. I wish I knew a little more than I do on it, but I use it to share my videos, and I don't even know if that's even helping. But anyways, get away from that. That's another story. So I just thought I'd chat with you a little bit while we're waiting for the rain to stop, and I don't want to bore you to death, so we're going to cut the video off right here. And if I don't go any further, please comment on the video and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and share the video. That would help a lot. And if you do subscribe, click that bell. There's a little icon. You click the bell, and then you put a check mark in that you want notifications. That way, every time I put a video out, you'll get a notification that I got a video. So that's the name of that story, and I'm sticking to it. And you guys have a great day if I don't see you until the end. And look at the end. Don't stop now, because I'm going to have footage of all the pictures I took of this bridge about 10 years ago. Not much changed except for the banks. They all got filled up pretty big. You can't walk through them. There's no bank to walk on. Unless you got a hovercraft or something, you want to go on top of it. But I know that when I walked through there, I got full of all kinds of these little, you can see right here, look at that. That's what I got stuck to me. They're all stickers, little green things. And they're really hard to get off too. But yeah, you get into that stuff. So yeah, it's part of the game. Climbing around in this stuff. And I don't even know. I'm not afraid of anything too much. If I get into it, I get into it. If I don't, I don't. Everybody's worried about poison ivy and snakes and everything else. I don't worry about that stuff. If I tangle into something like that, I tangle into it. If you're going to worry about all that stuff, you're never going to get anywhere in this world. So I just take a chance. Someday I'll probably pay the price, but oh well. All right, we'll see you guys later, and check out, keep watching, and see those images that I'm going to put on there for the rest of the video. And you guys have a great day. Have a blessed day. And I want you to think of what's most important in your life. And I want you to really concentrate on that. Because what's important in your life is going to keep you going. And don't think of the bad, just think of the good. And take it one day at a time. All right, we'll see you guys. Bye. Okay, as you can see, we're getting a little less rain. So we're just kind of waiting it out right now. Sure, it's a pretty scene with those trees. Everything's silent and quiet. All you hear is raindrops. Real peaceful. Nice peaceful place to be. So let's wait a little bit here and see what happens. Maybe, see that island out there? I'm going to see if I can get it zoomed in. So that little island out there is where I'm going to try to get to. And then when I get out there, I can get a really beautiful shot of this. So if it stops raining, I'm going to head out there, try to sneak through the brush. Okay, folks, as you can see, we have to call this. I'm waiting for about an hour and a half here now, and there's nothing letting up. It did let up a little bit, and I tried walking down in there, and it's like a jungle, and got a lot of cords hanging out with my sound and that, and I don't want to get snagged and rip that off, so it's not worth the risk. The only other way I could think of doing it would be I was going to go down right about that area right there off that bank. Now that I can get to. And then I was going to just walk and wade in the water. And then go down to that little island down there. So I'm going to try to zoom this, but it's going to be hard while it's running. I'll bring it up. See, it's difficult with a gimbal. That's where I was trying to go to right there. So I don't know what kind of terrain that is walking out there, trying to wade out there. You might find some real mucky area. I don't know if I want to try that or not, but I know in the earlier years I came down in that corner and I walked out about halfway and it was not too bad. I don't remember getting in any muck, so I'd be willing to try this with walking down the middle here, but it looks like it's going to rain all day, so I'm just kind of wasting my time here. And it's thundering. You hear that thunder? I can see it in my meters. It's picking up the rumble. See, yeah, it's thundering pretty good out there. It's not lightning or nothing like that, nothing severe. It's just that this is going to be an all-day ordeal with rain. And yeah, videos are just, try to come up with something. It's always a risk because you plan something and then you want to go and you think it's going to be a decent day, and then you check the weather and then they say it's no rain in sight until late this afternoon, and then you get here and it's like 7:30 in the morning and it's raining already. So you can't believe the weatherman ever. So sorry folks, this is all I could do for you. I hope my pictures show what this all looks like, and hope it makes a decent video. I'm trying to get out and do some more stuff, but getting it all planned out and getting it in relationship to my son and myself, so I got a partner to go with. It seems like we plan it and then things get changed. Either I got a doctor's appointment or he's got a doctor's appointment and it never works out. So we'll see what happens next week. So right now this is all I could give you today. See, now it's letting up again with rain. So as soon as I turn around and I start walking into them weeds, it starts raining again. It's like I'm not supposed to be out there. So, hey, I'm trying my best, folks. So you got a little bit of view of what the bridge looks like, and I think you're going to enjoy the images too. So I'm going to cut this off. I know I cut it off earlier, but I came back and thought I could get out there to that island, but it doesn't look like it. And then, like I said, I tried when it let off on the rain a little bit, and I started walking in there, and it was like a jungle. And then there's a lot of water that you had to walk through and stuff, and fallen logs, and then there's these twisted up thorn bushes and everything else. So you're better off just walking down the river itself and get a wet pants and wet feet. It'd be a lot easier. But if I do that and it rains, I'm still gonna not get anything. So, all right, we'll see you guys later. Goodbye. Oh, don't forget to watch those images. Yeah, folks, as you can see, we're caught in the rain. Looks like we're not going to get anywhere today. But we got enough footage to get by on, and I hope you guys enjoy. Just sitting in the car here, getting cleaned up. Got a little muddy. Tried to step into the creek and went almost down to my knees. And I got out quick, so there's no way I can walk the creek. Tried that. So you have to take what you got and look at the photos I did about 10 years ago. So yeah, sorry about that. There, now you can see my ugly face. Just sitting here relaxing. Yeah, what a day. Amazing. Amazing what you gotta put up with when it comes to taking videos. Every time you want to go out, you gotta contend with rain or weather or something. I watch a lot of guys' videos sometimes, you know, like a lot of farming videos are disappointed they can't get their crops in or they can't disc their fields, blah, blah, blah. And just about every video they complain about the rain. It must have been a really nasty year this year. You know, Ohio especially. Man, I can't believe all the rain they got. Just unreal. I think half the state of Ohio is hurting bad for their soybeans and corn. You know, I shouldn't say half the state, probably most of the state. You know, so I just float around the state looking for interesting things for you guys so you can enjoy it on my channel. You know, and it gets a little disappointing, but what are you going to do? You know, you try your best. You do that on days that you can do it. You know, normally your days that you can do it are the days it rains. And the days that you can't do it, that's the day that the sun is shining and it's a beautiful, gorgeous day, but you're tied up in some other type of work that you're doing. Or you haven't had a plan, or your partner doesn't show up that you're going to take with you, or something goes on. There's always a problem. So, yeah, it's tough. Yeah, bringing videos to YouTube is, unless you're a vlogger and you vlog every day and you got a lot of stuff to talk about, but there's really nothing to talk about that doesn't get you in trouble these days. So I just soon not go and take that route. So I just try to show you places that I go to travel and visit. I don't try to travel too far. It costs a lot of money to travel. And getting to be where you got to go quite a distance to find anything nowadays. Kind of wore out everything in where I live. So let's take a look, see what the windshield looks like here. It don't look too good at all, does it? Yeah, just rain, rain, rain. Yeah, well, what are we going to do? I want to take you over to Broadhead downtown, and they got some murals on the wall that look kind of like Delvin's murals. But I can't even get out of the car to do that. You'd have your lens all full of water drops, and it'd be a mess. So I can't even do that because it's just steady rain. It's not pouring or anything, just steady rain. And it's really difficult to do. So we're going to leave it like this, and I think I'll head back home, and it's not that far, less than an hour. It's no big deal. It was a nice drive coming here, though. Nice and sunny. Until I got about 8 miles Broadhead, then started getting dark sky, and asked the guy in the gas station, I says, what's the weather supposed to be? And he says, I don't know. He says, guys are telling me the rain is going to be here any minute. The other guys say it ain't going to come until this afternoon. So he says he has no clue. So I asked him how to get over here, and he told me, and it ain't that hard to get over here. I'll put the directions from Broadhead in the description down below so you guys know if you're in the area and you want to check out this covered bridge. It's pretty neat, to see. It's a nice trail to walk. It's a bike trail, and if you're not too far from Broadhead, you might want to check it out. So, all right, we'll see you guys later. See you on the next video. So you take care. We'll see you. Bye.